There's been so much talk, so much anticipation for this third test of the Border Gavaskar Trophy, but on day one here at the Gabba in Brisbane, we didn't see much play. Sam Jordan from 9 News, joined by Tom Deason from the Sydney Morning Herald. Tom, the Aussies are none for 28, but there wasn't a whole lot of cricket played.
Long old day in the press box, wasn't it? Trying to find something to write today. Analysing the toss, a few overs from McSweeney and Uzi Khawaja out in the middle, but tough old day for the scribes there.
Yeah, good day to be a duck. Let's start with Usman. I guess he's the real talking point out of today. 19 unbeaten at the moment. It's already his highest score in his last 7 innings, and there were positive signs for him.
Yeah, a couple of nice pull shots there off Mohammad Siraj. Look to get the tempo going, turning the strike over a little bit more. Nathan McSweeney getting bogged down a little bit, but ultimately, who cares? You would have known there was a bit of rain coming, so there's no need to go hard there for him. As you say, made a score above 16 or 17. We'd like to go on with it. Turns 38 during the test, so that'll be interesting to see where he sort of goes from here. But yeah, ultimately, those boys were the happiest guys to get off when it started drizzling. Yeah,
that's right. India, of course, won the toss and chose to bowl. I guess it's how you go on with it from there. Early on, there's not a lot to judge them from, but they're bowling, well, it wasn't at the stumps a lot of the time. Maybe they missed an opportunity to put the Aussies under some pressure.
Yeah, I think Bumrah's first ball of the match was the only one in the first 5.5 overs before they came off that was actually hitting the stumps. So some talk around whether their lengths are a little bit too short. If you are going to bowl first, you obviously want to be pitching the ball up well and truly. Interesting decision from Rohit Sharma. Probably just looked at the deck and said, no, we're not batting on that. Even though it wasn't as green as a few days ago when we first got into Brisbane, I think. Interestingly, not many teams send Australia into bat first. Australia won the toss and bowled in 2022 and won the test, and the last team to do that was Australia in 2000 when they sent the Windies in and won by about an innings. So not often that winning the toss and bowling proves fruitful for teams here, but so much cricket to go. Might go further than 3 days this time.
Well, I think that is the outlook anyway. The weather is looking interesting over the next few days as well. Could have a few more showers on the way, so it's going to be interesting to wait and see that too. Look, we did know Australia's lineup. Josh Hazlewood is back for Scott Boland. India making 2 changes. Jadeja in for Ashwin, while Deep came back in for Runner, and he bowled pretty well today.
Yeah, he did. Economical, under 1 run and over. Will do a job. Yeah, interestingly, a lot of the Indian journos were onto that about Jadeja, that he was going to be coming back into the mould, into the fold rather. But obviously trying to strengthen that batting order after what happened there in Adelaide. And really on that pitch, I don't think it's going to be a massive one for spinners. So I think they get a lot more batting from him. But yeah, Hazlewood back in the mix, said he's feeling good today on radio. And hard call on Scott Boland. I'd be very surprised if they don't consider him for Melbourne. Scotty Boland, absolute hero down there, and keep Josh Hazlewood fit and firing for the Sydney test. But yeah, we'd like to get a result here. I think it gets very interesting if this test is a draw.
Yeah, plenty of pressure on the Sydney weather as well, if it is. Not a lot to chat about here on day one in Brisbane. One thing that is worth noting as well is that the fans go home at least with one little positive. They will get refunds after we didn't see 15 overs of play. So maybe something to smile about there, but we'll be back again tomorrow to recap what will be day 2 of this Brisbane test.